So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Osi from Benedict, and I'm here to present on a Java program I grew and I created, which simply is a simple quiz that asks five multiple questions. You type your answer at the end. Yeah, you type your answer at the end. It shows your score to illustrate whether you failed or you passed. Basically, the goal of this project test talks about or personally using Java. It uses simple concepts like arrays, how arrays are used, how else or if is used, and literally scanner for user input. So this is how the code goes. So firstly, we have the input java.util.scanner. It's this code simply means that it allows it, it allows it allows to read user input from the keyboard. Yes. So that's all about the input java.util.scanner. So like the public class quizzer is like a syntax of Java. So every Java programming or every program that you begin with, it has to have this syntax, which is the public class quiz app. So the quiz app is like a file name. Yeah. So the quiz app is like a file name. May literally like the file name must be the same as the class name. So if you check how you save the file name is quiz app. So the class name should also be what quiz app. Then you move on to the next code of line, which is the public static void. That's like the syntax of every Java program. Without the public static void, every code that you run, it won't be like programmed or something. You understand? So with that, it's very necessary to bring the public static void. It's like a syntax. So basically, so the public class quizzer, we define the main class of our program name quizzer, and the public static void is like the starting point of any Java program, as I said earlier. And the scanner input equal to new scanner is like it creates a scanner object name input that read from the keyboard. So it simply means that this one it entails user input. So whatever I ask Java program to do for me, it allows user to what to input. Understand? So I'm moving on to the next block of code, which basically they are arrays. So basically arrays they store questions. They store questions, and I mean, so per this program, the arrays they store, so the array are purposely for storing all the quizzes questions. So I use the first array, which consists of um the string questions. That's the first array. So whatever that's in the array is is called the element. So you can see that we've written what is the capital of France, which planet is known as the red planet, what is the largest mammal in the world. Those are the elements in the first array. And the second array, which is called the 2D array, is literally for storing the multiple choice question for each question, and each inner array corresponds to one question. So you can see um yeah, so the chart to this is the chart. So the chart to is an empty array that will store the user's answers. That is it. And the int score initialize the user score, like the int score initializes the user score zero before the quiz started.
Okay, my name is Nigel Chawapia, and I'm continuing from where my brother left off. I'm continuing from Cha answer. Yes, and like they said, Cha contains holy letters. So um, while true, the while true keeps asking for the input until a valid answer is given. This block contains the answers given or the answers that the person inputs. So this block of code, takes the first character of the user's input and converts it into lowercase. Yes. And the system, this block of code also checks if the input is valid. And if it's valid, you know, the loop breaks. If not, it keeps asking. Yes. And the user's answer. So this gives it stores the user's answer in the user answers array, and this block of code, if the user's answer matches the correct answer, then the score increases. You get it? So yes, and this block of code also adds an empty line for better readability before the next question. You know. So yes, in yeah, I'll pass over to my brother to continue where I left off.
Good afternoon. My name is Joshua Balcom. And continuing from where my colleague ended, I'm going to be explaining this block of code. And later on, we'll run the code and see how it looks like. So let's this is I'll explain that. So let's say you pick a seat or you are trying to book a seat. And let's say it's seat 5 or something like that. The program checks seat 4 as in an array index because normal booking system is 1 to 20, but in array indexing it starts from 0, as you all know. So it's it will book seat 4 in array index if it is true that the the seat has already been booked. It will print out seat number 5 is already booked. But then if it hasn't already been booked, system it will come as false, but the system will flip it as true because you are the one booking it. You understand? Yes. So and it reserves that for you, as simple as that. So I'm going to run the code real quick and see how it goes. Keeping up. All right. So this is the code. The main menu. We are going to view the available seats. So type one. Available seats. These are the available seats. Then yeah, let's say you're trying to book seats 10. Now let's do 12, for example. So Oh, you have to. Sorry, I have to like choose from the main menu. Sorry. So book a seat. That is number two. Before booking the seat for number 12. Yeah. Then, so as you can see, we book the seat to our the code as the user to enter seat number from 1 to 20. Then 12. So seat 12 booked successfully. Let's see whether the code will prevent double booking, and it has successfully registered it. So let's see view available seats. Sorry, that's one. And as you can see, seat 12 has been, sorry, oh god, seat 12 has been booked. Let's try booking another one. Book a seat 11 November, obviously. Um, so seat 11 has been booked successfully. Yes, so thank you. This is okay. Let me exit the coding. So this is basically the train book system. Thank you.